Good morning. We made it. Members of the Board of Trustees, Father Manning, graduating members of the class of 2015, alumni, and members of the 50th Society with us today from the classes of 1942 to 1965. Our faculty and staff, parents from as far away as Saudi Arabia, friends, and our current Dean students who are here to celebrate with their peers. It is with great pride that I welcome you to Dean College's 149th commencement. Today's ceremony also marks my 20th commencement as President of Dean. So yes, for those of you who are doing the math, and I know that you all can do the math, many of today's graduates were born the year that I arrived at Dean. My son told me not to say that, by the way. Today, 309 women and men will be receiving diplomas. On behalf of the Dean College community, I extend my sincere congratulations to the graduates of the class of 2015. For the first time since 2003, we have returned to Oppie Way with the venerable Dean Hall serving as a most fitting backdrop as we honor our graduates. As you look at Dean Hall today, take pride in knowing that from the exterior, this is pretty much how she looked back in the 1870s. As for the inside, alumni often say, if these walls could talk, the stories they would tell. What memories would be shared from as far and as long ago as 150 years? Would it tell stories about the weekly reflections held in the chapel for nearly 100 years? Would it mention the ghost who lives on the 5th floor that we have all heard stories about? Would it tell us the stories of the many escapades we so often hear repeated by our alumni from the Dean Academy years, when breaking nightly curfew was the challenge and the reward? What would it have said about Founders Day 2015, February 19th of this year, as we celebrated 150 years, our anniversary year, and in one day raised $427,000 in institutional and scholarship support. For 150 years, Dean Hall has stood here watching over our family. A family that is constantly evolving. It has seen Dean Academy become Dean Junior College and watched as we celebrate the Dean of today, Dean College. In 1872, Dean Hall was completely destroyed by a fire, but the resilience we see today was present then. Reconstruction began immediately, and in 1874, Dean Hall was rededicated, showing a resolve and spirit that permeates through Dean today. In its time, Dean Hall was home to the original dining hall, that would be Dan Maudelane's current office, and the infirmary. The back parking lot was an athletic field and a tennis court. Dean Hall has always been a residence hall, home to the office of the headmaster and now the president, and most importantly, a classroom. Dean Hall has always served as a place to learn, a place to further one's knowledge, and to prepare our students to make their mark on the world. Dean Hall is indeed our iconic legacy. As you leave Dean today, and the vision of Dean Hall fades into your rearview mirror, it will be your time to think about what lies ahead, unencumbered with the challenges of being a student. You will be free to think about your future and begin to wonder about the possibilities. I wonder what Art Smith, class of 1958, and here with us today as a member of the 50th Society, was thinking 57 years ago when he drove away from his commencement. Art has accomplished so much, but he continues to travel his pathway at Dean. He is a dedicated member of the Business Advisory Board and was the keynote speaker at our Veterans Day celebration. Art has followed his pathway in life and come full circle back to Dean. He shares his knowledge and experience so future Dean alumni can be successful as he has been. I wonder if D.T. Henry, class of 1999, seriously thought when he was sitting where you are that he would someday return to Dean as a member of the staff, carrying a baccalaureate degree, a master's degree, and about to finish a doctoral degree, when he drove down Main Street with his granddad 16 years ago. What will he be saying to next year's graduates when he prepares them for commencement? I also reflect on our international students and the fact that Dean has had students from across the world in all of our graduating classes since 1866. What was true then is still true today. Dean continues to have a worldwide influence. So how does a person, or an institution for that fact, leave a mark on the world? Is worldwide fame your mark? Is wealth? Is family? For Dean College, our legacy is providing the most supportive environment that gives our students the tools and the confidence they need to go out and make their own mark on the world, whatever and wherever that may be. So class of 2015, how will each of you leave your mark? That might seem like an odd and perhaps a difficult question for today. Fair enough, I take that. But you came to Dean with a goal: completing your college degree. Something that I want to tell you can never, never be taken away from you. Today, you accomplished that goal. Take the time to celebrate. This is an incredible achievement. Now you can look out upon the horizon and you can choose your next step. Not your final one, but your next one. Take your time in choosing, but choose. Take risks. Be your own advocate. If we have taught you nothing but that, I hope that is the one thing that you will take from here. Be your own advocate and create opportunities where others cannot see them. Use your imagination and be willing to look beyond your world of today and create your own tomorrows. Don't choose your next roadway because it looks easy and because it's something that others expect of you. Move down a road because it's where you think you should go, doing something that you will be great at, and you will contribute to the world both in ways that are valued and necessary. Dean continues to move down a road that is rich in 150 years of history. Dean College has made its mark in the National Junior Collegiate Athletic Association with more than over 5,000 overall team wins and 57 championship teams, including this year's men's and women's basketball teams. Dean is now in the exploratory stage of transitioning to the NC2A. It will take a few years to travel this roadway, but it is the right choice, and it will contribute to our evolution as an institution. As alumni, you will be proud to see your alma mater excel in the NC2A. Dean's next step includes an exclusive academic partnership with the Kraft Sports Group, the home of the New England Patriots and the New England Revolution. And as Coach Belichick reminds his players each and every practice, life is about doing your job. Class of 2015, you have done your job. By earning your college degree, you have proven that you have worked hard. You had the desire to keep focused. You had the support from family, friends, faculty, and staff, which translates to the power of the Dean difference. You are now a part of the fabric of this wonderful tapestry that has been woven for more than 150 years. You are now not just part of a college. You are a part of the Dean College family. You can and will achieve greatness. However, what really matters is what your personal definition of greatness is. Go from this place and begin to leave your mark on this complex and rapidly changing world. Again, ask yourself, what is the mark that you want to leave? Today, the answer truly may be, I don't know. I don't have a clue. Trust me, a long time ago when I was sitting where you are, I had no clue. But you know what? That's okay. But you have to start to think about it. Where do you want your future to be? Each member of this faculty and staff hopes that in some way we have prepared you for that long and sometimes difficult but necessary journey to the places where you will leave your mark, places today that may still be unknown. As trustees, alumni, faculty, and staff, we are all a part of your family, of your Dean family. We will be here to support, to comfort, and to push when a bit of pushing is necessary. We will welcome you home when you need a place to challenge your ideas, to wonder about the possibilities, and to remind you that greatness is indeed in your future. Remember, Bulldogs, never settle. Never give up. Never lose sight of your dreams. You are the class of 2015. You are Dean Bulldogs forever.